Alice, would you like to put me in context with you? How come you've made this time to see me today?
Well, my husband and I went to couples counseling last year. I found out that he was having an affair, so we had a few sessions, and I can see that he's changing. Like, I can see that he's really making an effort, and I just feel a bit frozen, and I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do, and I don't know. I want to trust him again. I want to give our marriage a chance. And it's not just for the kids, but at the same time, it's like, how do I make that decision? Like, how do I make the decision just to be like fully in the marriage? At the moment, I'm not sure.
That must have been really devastating for you.
Yeah, the year before, we went for couples counseling because something just wasn't right. And we had quite a number of sessions, and it just didn't gel, and it just wasn't right. And then later on, I found out that he was having an affair during that time. So, yeah.
You felt super betrayed, really let down.
I felt so confused because, like, he wanted to go for the therapy at the time. Yeah.
It didn't make a whole lot of sense.
No.
And I can hear right now you're also feeling really confused.
I am, because I really want to trust him again. And I really want our marriage to work. But at the same time, I don't want to be a fool. Like, I don't want to just go, okay, I'm in here, and then I'm just going to be like a fool. Like, how do I make that decision? Like, how do I just, like, what kind of questions can I ask him? Or what must I, like, I don't know. I know there's no guarantees in life. So I know that you take a risk, and anything can happen. But are there some things I should be asking, or are there some things I should be saying to him, or checking in with him?
Yeah, you can hear feelings of helplessness, and you're feeling really at a loss, very unsure.
Yeah. I want the foundation to be right. So if I can get the foundation right, then we might have a chance. Or I ask the right questions, and he gives me the answers, and I kind of go like, no, buddy, you're not in this.
It's hard to trust when he even gives you the right answers.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing from you, Alice, is that you have quite a lot of conflicting feelings. On the one hand, really wanting your marriage to work, and on the other hand, feeling disconnected, dissociated, and quite stuck and quite frustrated.
And lost.
Lost?
Yeah, like I was Googling the other day. It's like, on Google, it's like, what questions to ask your partner when you're trying to work out whether it's going to be safe. So, like, is there a list? Like, is there a checklist that I can sit with him and kind of go, okay, blah, 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 give me your answer to this. Okay, blah, blah, blah.
What I'm hearing is that you're really wanting some clarity so that you can get your head and your heart to line up. But what I'm also hearing is that the more you try to do that, the further and further away you feel.
Yeah. And he really is making an effort. Like, he is, if I have a question, he's answering my question. If I say to him, I'm feeling wobbly, and he'll go, how can I help you? So, like, he's really making the effort. He's not being dismissive of me. And like, sometimes I look at him and I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I need. I don't know. You know?
I can hear you feel very sad about the situation.
Yeah, it is sad.
How so?
Very sad. Because, like, I can see he's doing the right things. He's apologized. I've seen him show real remorse. And like, I'm just like, look at him and I go, I don't know how to find you. And it's not because you're not showing up. It's, I don't know how to find you.
You feel a little bit dead even? Or just more disconnected?
Disconnected.
I can also hear that you even feel a little bit sorry for him.
I do, which is really strange. But I do. I didn't used to. But I do now because I can see that I can see that he's trying, and he's also feeling like he doesn't know what to do because everything he's doing, I see it and I go, I see it and I appreciate it, and I just don't know. I don't know if there's something I want to hear, or I don't know if there's something that's just inside me. I don't know.
This is a real puzzle that you're trying hard to figure out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be in a marriage where we're disconnected. Like, I don't want to be in that.
It's lonely.
That's stupid. You might as well leave. Like, if you're going to be disconnected in a marriage, you should leave. Like, you should leave. But I don't know how to do my part to get reconnected. Like, I don't know how to I don't know. There's like this block, and I don't know how to get past it.
What I hear from you, Alice, is that while the maneuvers for closeness are there, and your needs are being met, and whatever you ask for, he does, but the foundation for closeness isn't there. You used the word foundation even earlier. And it's almost like the climate isn't suitable for the activities that are happening. It's almost like you want to go swimming, but it's freezing cold outside. And swimming sounds like a lot of fun, and swimming sounds like a good thing to do, but it's freezing cold outside. And while these maneuvers for closeness are happening and you really want to be receptive to them, that the climate for closeness isn't where you're needing it to be. Would you say that that's accurate? And it's not so much about what he does now, because those fit in with maneuvers for closeness, but it's to do with actually the quality of the bond between the two of you and the foundation of trust. And when he comes close, there's a mixed feeling that you have about it. Wanting it, but also frightened at the same time. Weary.
I think the word frightened is a good word.
Frightened?
Yeah, I think it's a good word.
Can you tell me more about it?
I'm just really, really scared. I'm scared that if I lean in, it's like he's offering his hands, and I feel the genuineness, like I feel it. And if I lean into it, it feels really, really vulnerable. And that's very, very scary.
And the word that pops into my head is that I'm scared stiff.
Yeah. Yeah. I am.
Feeling immobilized, feeling confused, feeling scared stiff.
I think that's a good description. That's scared stiff. Yeah.
What I'm hearing from you, Alice, is that there was really a big betrayal in that you thought one thing was happening, that we're going for couples therapy, we're working on our relationship, and later you find out actually things are not as they seem, and your husband is busy exploring something, a connection with another person. And now in this situation you really want to trust and you really see how sincere his efforts are, but it's kind of like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And your heart really wants to go for it. Your heart really wants to connect and be with your husband and have this connected marriage. You don't want to be lonely in a pointless marriage. But your head is really wanting some facts and really wanting some security before you take his hands again and give him a chance. And that's very difficult to do because the foundation of trust has been broken. And the maneuvers for closeness don't really seem to work without that foundation of trust. Have I got that accurately? Okay. What else would you like to tell me about you or your situation that you feel is important for me to know right now?
I mean, nothing really. Like, we've got 2 kids. They seem fine. We both have really good jobs that we both enjoy. Like, we enjoy our jobs. So, like, nothing really.
The pieces of the puzzle are all there. You just don't know how to put them together anymore in a way that makes sense now.
Yeah.
And what you're really needing is some support and guidance from our process in how to navigate the situation. Okay, that makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, then let's wrap up here for today. I've got a nice clear picture, and we will take this further in our next session together.
Awesome. Thank you. I feel relief.
Yeah, beautiful.